We made our way down the long stairs from one floor to the next. A moaning and chattering of unknown dangers ahead of us. We were quickly set upon by creatures that the heroes had mentioned before. A gibbering mouther and the grotesque fleshwarp called a grothlot. The fight was tense, as Lady Gilda was consumed by this mouther, but these heroes showed incredible mettle. As she escaped, Tulok's power hid her from sight. His power to spring the dead to animated life helps to turn the tide of battle. Kruka and myself do our best to land desperate, deadly blows, and we eventually achieved victory once again. It is exhausting. Confronted now with what could very well be an endless maze, we picked a direction and entered some sort of chamber of torture and imprisonment, and face a manic creature known as a Velstrak, and the rattling of rusted chains.
Hello there, creatures and denizens of the North. James here with a favor to ask of you. We want you to go out and tell a friend about one of our shows. Word of mouth is so important for a burgeoning network like ours, and each and every one of you can help us grow just by mentioning one of our shows to a friend, a game master, or someone on the street with a cool shirt. We'd also like to remind you that we've got a free public Discord where some of our most dedicated fans hang out at unchartednorth.com/Discord, and we'd love to hear from you. And if you really like what we do, you can help us create these shows and get some cool rewards in the process at patreon.com/unchartednorth. That's it. Thank you so much for listening, and we hope you enjoyed today's episode.
All right. Hello, ghosties and ghoulies. Yeah, that's right. That's you, listeners. I don't know why I picked that for my intro, but welcome to the show.
Why are you calling them names? That's not nice.
Yeah.
I like that you have to tell them. Like, the part of the joke is you informing them that that's what you're calling them. That's my favorite part of the bit. I'm so happy. I love it. Jokes are always better when you have to explain them.
I didn't have to. I just chose to, okay?
I think that's why it's so good.
Yeah.
Put a little stank on it, as I like to say.
You do like to say that. You say it all the time.
Well, speaking of ghosties and ghoulies, today I was thinking about irrational fears and phobias. Everyone, get ready for some fucking trigger warning here. Does anyone
This is
here,
the one you went with?
does anyone here have a phobia or an irrational fear?
I
do,
have,
yeah.
As far as I know, I only have healthy fears. None that are irrational.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's come and swing in with James because he sounded like he had something for us.
So like there's this specific group of insects called vespids that I'm just freaked out by. Moroccan cockroaches specifically, like I cannot look at. I get like paralyzed with fear, but the whole group of vespids really fucks me up. Roaches, centipedes, millipedes. Vespids are defined as scavenger insects. So any insects that really scavenge for food just really kind of creep me the fuck out.
How did you do with the first Men in Black movie?
Not great when I was a kid. And so the crazy part is I can actually like narrow down where the phobia came from. I still have nightmares about it. And it was this this movie, Tales from the Crypt Keeper. It was this live action one.
Oh yeah.
And these cockroaches kept coming, and this guy locked himself into a clean room, and they were in the sink, and then they were in the crackers, and then they got inside of him, and they broke out of his chest, and like I gotta stop. Like I'm fucking freaking out.
What about the
epic.
puppet? What about the puppet from Scary Stories that hosted it? The little cockroach.
Freaky Stories?
Freak you out too? Freaky Stories.
You know, that
that's
was
the one.
fine. Yeah,
Okay.
that one was fine. But if we're gonna talk puppets, the Goosebumps Night of the Living Dead dummy ruined things with glass
Oh, man.
eyes.
Oh yeah.
I am also terrified of anything with a glass eye that's not a human being.
Oh man.
Freeman.
If I were to have one that was triggered by a similar thing, although it doesn't scare me in a film, I was incredibly terrified of the dinosaurs in the first Jurassic Park when I was a kid.
Oh.
But we watched it over and over, so I would be scared. I remember running to my room and hiding under my blankets when the T-Rex came out.
Not so
So
So you
clever.
don't have an
Carl.
irrational feel of dinosaurs.
So if a dinosaur like popped into the city, I would argue that maybe I would be very 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 scared, like frozen in place, kind of scared. I don't know if that's a phobia per se, but the only other one that I remember being scared of as a kid too was the film Arachnophobia, which turns out is actually a comedy. So I worked at Blockbuster. It was the comedy section.
Yeah, both of them are
I
comedies.
love
and
when
they're
those
both
things
fantastic.
freak you out as a kid.
Yeah.
Like, do you remember
but,
there was a Mad TV sketch called When Babies Attack?
Babies attack.
Oh yeah, and it was Mad TV, just absolutely played for laughs. But like they'd throw
Right.
babies out of a tree, like a baby doll out of a tree at somebody, and have little like red
Oh my
eyes
God.
and sharp teeth on the baby dolls.
Well, I mean, honestly, like nothing, not even spiders. I'm kind of it. Honestly, for me, it depends if I'm gonna be freaked out by something. It depends on my anxiety levels for the day already. They don't get triggered by these creatures, but rather if my anxiety's already feel a bit high, then I'll be like a little more jumpy around, say, a spider or like a centipede or something like that. But if my anxiety's really low, I will stop and go, "Oh, that's so cool," and I will like get kind of close and just like watch it and look at it and like can't get enough of it. So, but yeah, no universal blanket irrational fears as far as I know. Not that I've encountered.
I've had a really long day and I can't go for anything scary right now. Oh no, the dark. That's exactly what I need right now.
Yeah.
Dunk?
Yeah, I don't think I have any irrational
afraid of the dark?
fears. I really, really hate the idea of like gross fingernail stuff. Like the scene in the ring, you're watching a videotape of horrifying images that kill you in 7 days or whatever. And one of them's like somebody pressing their finger onto a nail and like the fingernail pops off. And just the idea, the thought of fingernails coming off is the worst thing for me. So I'm really, really,
So
really
that
touchy
time
on
I
it.
had I filmed my own big toenail being removed.
Yeah, did not
I
watch
shouldn't
it.
show you that.
I did not watch it.
The doctor was like, "Are you
That's
sure?"
so
I was like,
fucking
"Yeah."
gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, or when I ripped mine off at work like last year.
Oh, yep. Lovely.
Yep.
Yep. So, yeah, thanks for bringing up the examples after I have shared my trauma.
It's okay. You never saw it. You never saw it.
No, it's true. I haven't really even experienced anything that gross. Maybe a fingernail of mine would pop off and be like, "Hey, that's great. I love it."
Mm.
But
Oh, you
I mean,
won't.
it's not that bad. Yeah.
no,
Well,
the
it is
thought
the
of
way
it
I
just
did it.
grosses me out. I'm gonna do what I can to
I
avoid
had to
it.
rip a toenail out with a pair of pliers once on a trail, and that was
Was
okay.
it your toenail or were you torturing somebody?
Yeah, it was
and
mine.
like,
No. It was like I stubbed my toe so hard it cracked the nail, and it
Yeah.
was
Oh, yeah.
affecting, and I still had like 15K left to walk that day, so I
Gotta
just
take
pulled
care
out
of
my
it.
multi-tool and took the nail off because I didn't have anything else to deal with it.
okay, sweet. I'm
It was
gonna
gonna
wear.
fall off anyway. So
What a crazy one Duncan to have, because not all three of the rest of us have these like traumatizing toenail stories.
Listeners, he looks
Sorry, Doug.
unhappy.
I'm going to be wearing oven mitts for the rest of my life. Okay.
On my feet.
That's his comfort zone.
Yeah.
That's your comfort place. What about you, Scoot? You got one?
Yeah. Well,
Thalassophobia. Choleraphobia.
I have two. The first, like, I technically only have one, but you reminded me of like childhood ones. And there was a Are You Afraid of the Dark episode called Tales of the Dead Man's Float, and in which they found a hidden swimming pool in their like high school or elementary school or whatever. and there was a creature under the water they couldn't see until they splashed some sort of chemical on it, but it would pull them under. And so when I was younger, it never dissuaded me because I'm a big water guy. I love swimming. But anytime I was like in open water, middle of a lake, anything like that, it would just play in my head. And I just like could feel the hand reaching towards my leg to bring me down. But in real life, my actual thing that I am scared of is being flipped over while in a porta potty. And
Okay. I respect that.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's a healthy fear.
But the thing is that I have to go in porta potties almost every day because I work in construction.
Oh.
It's work for the
And
city,
so it's like I'll be in
a whole
there
thing.
and you can hear the backhoe moving just feet away. And I'm like, if this fucking thing knocks this thing over, I'm going to lose it. I was at Rifflandia Music Festival in Victoria and almost got in a fist fight because someone started shaking the one that I was in. And I kicked it open in his face and was about to rumble.
yeah.
Because I went into straight fight or flight mode.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
So anyways,
That's
I don't want
crazy.
the doo-doo or the blue water on me. But
Yeah.
those are my fears.
So
So
I have two
Gross.
separate friends who have irrational fears of being caught in an elevator while they have to pee, to the point where the male one will not take an elevator less than 6 stories unless he has an empty water bottle. And the female one, I've just never seen her get on an elevator like in our entire
oh my
time.
God. That's
Like I've known her
hilarious.
for almost 10 years and she's never. I stayed at the top floor of like floor 38 of a Fairmont once and she came to visit and we had to walk the 38th floor.
You
Jesus
could
Christ.
She
conceivably
just would not.
crack the door and just go down the shaft, could you not?
You could.
I don't know the
Generally.
logistics of the female anatomy that well.
Oh, not for her. Yeah, that
I
would just
imagine.
you should need a
Yeah.
hose in the
Oh no,
fall.
no. For him, yeah,
No
yeah.
problem. Yeah.
That's an irrational fear for sure. But every time I get into an elevator now, it like itches in the back of my mind. I was like, what if? Do I have to pee? Like since meeting them, those are my first 2 thoughts as the elevator doors are closing, and I'm like, those are not good thoughts to have. Those are dangerous thoughts.
Yeah. And you can cut this, but I got stuck in an elevator after Skookum Music Festival at night, like coming out of Stanley Park.
You have such shit luck at music festivals, man.
And a bunch of us were in there. There was like 8 of us in there, which is obviously why it stopped working. But the way that you watch every single person in there crumble or accept the situation in a different way was wild. But anyways, well, speaking of things that are scary as shit,
And accepting the situation.
and accepting the situation and things we cannot change, here's this blue chain guy.
Yeah, the old blue chain guy.
I heard they had a
Um,
residency in Vegas. Ayo.
Oh,
Celine? No, I got nothing.
No,
Cut
Blue
that,
Man
cut
Group,
that.
not Celine Dion.
What was I just watching where that came up?
It was tough.
Oh, was it? Okay, that's exactly what it was. The fucking show that I write for.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Nailed it.
Oh, thanks, Scott.
All right. Well, yeah, this thing is growling at you. If everyone remembers, perhaps this blueskin chain draped. Yes, you're right. It is a Velstrak, like you discovered before, not that long ago, in fact. And all of the chains around this room are shaken, and it's growling at you. Gilda's the only one who stepped into the room so far. This one looks much more feral, as I said, as opposed to the other one, which seemed to be like filled with like a malaise, laziness, resignation. And this one is like ready for you, almost, and aggressive, like a rabid dog. What do you do?
Back out slowly and shut the door.
Hey, tried and true.
Is that what you do?
Well, Gilda doesn't make that decision considering she's in the front of the line, but she's going to hold the defend action and just make eye contact with this creature. Like what are you gonna do? Kind of eye contact, not like aggressive, but like what have
are
I
you
stumbled
gonna
into?
do?
Okay.
Like somebody who accidentally opened the door of the OK Corral during the fight. Like just what did I just walk into?
Okay. All right, we're gonna go into a loose initiative here. I want everyone to make a decision of something they do. Lady
And
Gilda's
for
gonna
the
lock
listeners-
into place here.
For the listeners, Lady Gilda is 5 feet into the room. Krucka is immediately behind on the other side of the door. Then Carmen, then me outside of the hallway, back in the circular
Yeah,
room.
Krucka and Carmen are like in a hallway. They're like, shoulder to shoulder in a small hallway.
We're stacked up tight, and Lady Gilda is out front.
Lady Gilda locks her place into defense.
Krucka would like motion backwards to try to make some space in case she did need to retreat. Kind of like push back at Carmen.
Okay.
Do you want an ish?
So, nope, not yet.
Oh.
Well,
if Krucka pushes back on Carmen, Carmen will tap back on Tulok, and he will take a 5-foot step back, and Carmen will take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. And Krucka does as well. Lady Gilda is prepared, and this thing makes another step forward, but at an angle, getting it more on a level, straight line with Lady Gilda. It just takes one step forward, just continues to growl as the chains in the room continue to rattle. But that's all it does.
What's our plan here, folks? The chains are starting to rattle, and this thing looks a touch more feral than the last. I don't think we'd be able to reason with it even if we wanted to.
Tulok
Gilda?
can't even see what happened, so he's out. He's around the corner.
That's why she said it out loud.
Lady Gilda, where's your focus as you're like saying this to them? And is it like you straight on this creature, no matter what?
Yeah,
like
she's
over your
like
shoulder?
like a wild, like you ever encounter a bear, just like immense eye contact, shield up, trying to make herself look big, but with
Okay.
her striking hand, she's feeling behind her for the door frame, so she knows exactly where to step. Like making sure her back, her step back won't interfere with the doorway or anything like that.
Okay.
But also not taking her eyes off this creature.
So I've rolled a perception check for you, and you are unable to meet its eyes because its eyes are not on your face. They are on your person, though. They seem to be looking at your belt. Something hanging off of it.
Oh, what charm did you have?
It's probably the whip.
Ooh.
Oh.
This was probably the whip that was used to torture these creatures. She will take the whip off her belt and like throw it over here.
What? Okay. So you toss it onto the floor, and the creature's eyes follow it, and just like, and it goes a step forward a little bit, but then just like hangs back, turning its eyes back towards you now. Not really
It's the
quite
whip.
sure what to do.
This creature does not care for the whip, so I've rid it of my person. And we need to decide if this is something we're going to engage, if the doors to the north and the doors to the south here are of value to us, or if we're just going to keep on our way.
We have a means of escape now, but I would prefer to explore this room. Perhaps we can skirt around her.
I have my doubts, but you're welcome to try. And she will take a 5-foot step to the south.
Okay.
Away from the whip, in the opposite direction. So she throws the whip to the north, and she steps 5 feet to the south.
Krucka, you're coming back into the room a bit with Carmen.
Yeah. Krucka will take the 5 feet back west.
Okay. And as you do this, the creature takes a step a little bit forward again, but this time to the north, kind of keeping opposite the big hole and metal grate over the hole from Lady Gilda, and a little bit more towards the whip, but doesn't really move far, and his like eyes are focused on Gilda now, but like occasionally flit over to the whip on the floor.
Does Gilda
Gilda
keep
holds
pushing?
fast. Nope, she holds fast. She's done what she wants to do, and she's waiting for you guys to decide if this is something we're going to engage or if something we're not going to engage.
Okay. Krucka will step into the room.
Okay. Carmen, bring up the back a bit with Tulok, and the creature, notices you guys piling in now, but does not budge. Again, everything's just rattling, and this creature is still growling, and it's, again, feral, but it's not coming at you. It's not engaging you.
I originally thought that we should just fucking kill this thing, but then you put on this like weird kind of sad music, and now I just feel bad for this thing. So I'm just like, let's just push through.
Playing with your mind.
Without turning his back to it, Krucka would like to step around Lady Gilda towards the southern doors.
Okay.
But like just keeping eye contact with the Velstrax and kind of like trying to put on a calm demeanor.
Yeah, and it's just like it's a constant shifting defensive stances as you make moves it might not expect, but otherwise most of your movements, it just like eyes you and keeps its distance.
And Carmen and Tulok, just step in, following.
Gilda will use a single action to activate the bracers of dashing.
Okay. How often can you do that? Like once a day?
Once a day. Yep.
Okay, Cracker's
Alright.
gonna go to the door to the south.
That's almost all my once per day ability stuff.
Yeah. And to the door to the south, and everyone's following very gingerly. And you crack the door.
Cracking the door. Crucking the
Okay.
door, as it were.
Cracking the door. You crack the door to a 10-foot wide hallway that goes quite a distance south, approximately 80 feet south, where immediately to the east and west are double doors on each side. A little bit further down to the east is a corner that turns to another 10-foot hallway, and right by there, there's stairs that go down underneath a bridge. So there's a 10-foot wide bridge that would go over your heads as well, and at the very end of the 80 feet, it's another double door. Various bits of debris and scrap metal all over the place, but otherwise it is just worn down. You're not like practically a proper maze at this
Okay,
point.
he'll just motion with his head at the others and step into the hallway. 10 feet.
Carmen
Gingerly.
and Tulok
Carefully.
follow.
Lady Gilda taking up the defensive
follows and covers the door, not taking her eyes off the Velstrax.
rear. And
Can we do like a sense
Jeez, where it's
motive, as Tulok's passing through the door on what he thinks this thing is up to? Is it mad to see the whip? Is it sad to see the whip? Because, we took that from the other Valstrax. Did we kill that? Does it know that we killed that Valstrax?
Yeah, you get the feeling that the one thing you could tell is that this thing is its mind seems to be farther gone than the previous Velstrack, and you kind of, I don't know, what you do get is that the whip has some sort of stopping power, whether that is through its hatred towards it, or its familiar towards it, or its want of it, you don't know, but it had some sort of stopping power. The fact that it was on Lady Gilda's belt, she went in first, you might have got lucky there.
All right, well, Tulok continues into the hallway and is waiting for Lady Gilda to follow.
Okay.
She will follow and close the door behind her.
Nice. Defeated that trap. Add up the XP, baby.
Level 7, here we come.
That's 50 XP to everyone but Scoot, who gets 5.
I'm a pacifist.
Well, isn't Lady Gilda a pacifist? She probably would have objected to attacking the thing if it wasn't trying to attack us.
She would have objected to straight up
That's-
murdering it. She would have been fine attacking it.
But murdering is the best part.
Well, she didn't, though. There are certain, there are rules. It's a sentient creature. It's clearly been tortured or locked down here for ages for whatever reason. So there's no need to engage it. The only reason we engaged the last one is because Tulok surprise attacked it.
Everybody talked about the weird dichotomy of your beliefs. It's an evil creature, but you also respected its weird method of seeking perfection. This one you
Yeah.
might think differently of, because it's like a rabid dog, or a rabies-ridden creature. It's probably no longer seeking that.
No, and that's why she was ready for that. It was pretty clear by its motions, by the fact that it didn't immediately talk to us, by the arrested change. Its whole demeanor says that it's, not necessarily feral, but of a diminished capacity. So the fact that nobody else, that's why she let everybody else lead. She didn't want to make the call to attack this creature because of the dichotomy there in beliefs, but nobody else wanted to either. So she just followed behind. Let's pick a door before my buff goes away.
Crockett just didn't
Perhaps
want to
we-
get beat the fuck up again because he had just come back from the brink of death. So
How long does that buff last? The bracelets dashing.
1 minute.
Oof, you're tight. That's a tight window.
I activated them because I expected it to go for the whip, and Gilda was not going to be having that while her allies were in the way.
Yeah.
Tulok listens to the western door
Nothing.
Tulok makes eye contact with his companions, nods, and cracks the western door.
You crack the western door to another, not quite even octagonal room. There are lanterns that hang from the ceiling, shine bright circles of light over 3 stone tables topped with metal slabs. A single lightweight chain dangles near each table. The remnants of a dead Morlock lies on one slab at the far end and the western side. Dried splatters of blood cover the walls, floor, and ceiling pretty much all over the place. This Morlock is missing one arm, or both arms and legs, actually. It's just a torso and head.
Tulok, and Carmen for that matter, avoid notice and enter the room.
Okay.
So now, more in the main space as opposed to the hallway, Tulok would like to search.
Yeah.
He is going to be searching for any sense as to what's going on in here, and would also like to detect magic. And Carmen is going to look for any sort of trapdoors or anything else that he might think is weird.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, aside from the blood stains and whatnot, this room is, like, quite barren. Just these metal slabs on stone tables, the dangling chains near them. Carmen goes up to one table to sort of take a look and you know, kind of sees the chain, you know, looks like it can be pulled down and is attached to some sort of mechanism. But otherwise, the room looks quite bare.
Any magic?
Yeah, you detect magic, but you quickly discern that it is the lights that hang above each table. They're just permanent magical lights.
Can Carmen determine without pulling it what he thinks the chain would do?
Have to do a probably either crafting or thievery check.
All right, he's gonna go for that thievery check then.
He is a rogue who is also a blacksmith. This is his thing.
Yeah, except he has no crafting, which is a little bit of a
That's fucking
kick in the
horseshit.
dick.
He has no crafting? Really?
Yep.
Oh, what the hell? There's an oversight, Paizo.
And I love how he's also,
Damn.
they made him a rogue just because he steals that sword.
So typecasted.
Maybe it's because of his roguish good looks.
Hey!
Oh.
That's a 4 on the die for a 19 thievery check.
19 thievery. Yeah, to him it's clear that it activates something for each table, which probably seems obvious anyway, but like, yeah, it looks like it might have something to do with repositioning the tables.
He pulls.
Okay.
Northern one.
Oh boy.
Pulls the northern one, and the slab sort of folds down from the underside and tips, and there's a shaft that leads down to the floor below.
So essentially, it would just drop a corpse down.
Basically.
Classic corpse hole.
So this appears to be a really
Classic
strange...
corpse hole.
Classic corpse hole. God damn. Yeah, it appears to be a really, really interesting, not so sanitary or maybe even ethical surgery room.
No. This place is so full of ethics.
This does not
Tulok
look
would like
sterile.
to... or ethical.
Sterethical.
Tulok moves to the table with the Morlock on it, and we'll just see if there's anything else to be gleaned from it.
I think
Okay.
at this point he's a more or less lock.
Hey!
Oh. That joke's definitely been made before.
Yeah, it has.
In some capacity, I swear.
Okay, that's
And
good.
That's called a
I'm pretty
callback.
sure it was up for
Freeman.
one of the...
So-
it was 10 points for callback. Okay, so you step up to the corpse, and it looks like it's been dead for a while, and it probably died in tremendous agony. And its lolling tongue just like hanging to the side, and its eyes like totally blank. And you go up and you take a quick look at it and get a little bit closer, and there's this green glow within its eyes, within its dead eyes, that starts to sparkle.
Can I roll an occult check to see what that is?
Just pull the fucking chain.
I was going to. That's my next move.
Yeet that corpse.
Green immediately makes me think of Otari, but also we need to know if something's down there eating the corpses.
So
yeah, you roll, but you I rolled a for you there, but you don't know. You've never seen anything like it.
And nothing
and
is
and then there's
happening
this like
other
sort of green shimmer all along the body now that you're close.
I mean, Tulok would just want to study this and know what's going on. Like, this is... He's, like, trying to figure out if it's a spirit, if it's a haunt, if it's... I don't know. Whatever else it could be.
Is it
Have
a
something for that,
heightened
don't you?
version of gentle repose?
Rough repose. Tulok will just watch what happens.
You watch what happens, and it sort of shimmers here and there, but without anything particularly happening. It's kind of once in a while, but it's really obvious to you. And the more you think about it, the more you think, like, is this a spirit? Is this a ghost? Is this a haunt? Your spirit lore starts to conjure up a bit in your mind, and you're trying to pinpoint what this could be. And you have just enough time to step back maybe 5 feet as the realization hits you that the spirit of this creature has probably formed a specter.
Oh, that's not good.
And it is sitting under a bright light, which is holding it back. Well, was holding it back.
Oh.
So we're going to roll for initiative as it begins to slowly rise out of the body.
I shouldn't have run away from the Belstrax.
If it's anything like the D&D Spectre, this is not going to be a good time for us.
You might be in trouble here, lads. You might be in trouble. And here's what rises out of the body, guys. This is the image.
Oh.
Ooh.
That is fucking amazing. That looks like the cover of a Dimmu Borgir album circa 2004.
Yeah, that's fucking
Like,
metal
that's
as
so
fuck.
metal.
This is one of my favorite artworks. This like just rib and spine, like torso with this. It's like a skeleton but with a hood and like almost like cape over the shoulders, but doesn't go down the back, and it just rises. And there's just this steam and smoke, this spectral smoke emanating out of it. And underneath, there's no legs, just this dangling, tattered skirt, and it just floats into the air.
It's
And
fucking hardcore. I love it.
it's so good. Listeners, ask on Discord to see the artwork if you can't find it yourselves, because it's so cool.
Yeah.
Let's get some initiative. Who wants to go first?
Okay, Carmen got a 32.
Holy crap.
I want to know what I can roll with, because I was avoiding notice as I came into the room, but clearly
You can roll with
spirit lore.
spirit lore if you want.
Can I
unless
roll with a lore, or can I just roll with occultism?
I'm giving you permission, but I mean, is your perception better?
Yeah, but I mean in Foundry.
Oh, I don't know. Well, we can just Jimmy rig it. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can. You should be able to. Just check the drop down menu.
Also, you
No.
definitely rolled with stealth with Carmen, and there's no way that's the case. That should be a perception.
Oh, why Carmen was avoiding notice?
Yeah, but he was fiddling with the fucking thing and stuff too.
Oh, come on.
I think once you pulled the thing and moved the table and activated a mechanism that made a fair amount of noise, I'd say you forsook your avoiding notice.
Okay, Carmen has a 27.
Okay. Tulok's going for.
I just rolled a spirit lore. Does that work?
Okay.
It would be the same.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
and
ready
it was a
for
natural 20 for 30.
Oh.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Krucka?
24.
Okay, Lady Gilda?
18.
Not great.
It's okay. She's not mixing it up with a specter after throwing away her ghost touch whip. No fucking way.
That's so funny.
Do you have ghost touch on your fist right now or no?
No, it's still no. It's always divine unless I say otherwise.
Okay.
Disrupting.
Oh,
So
disrupting.
we can wait until tomorrow, and I can make hit ghost touch. But no, it's always disrupting unless I say otherwise.
I mean, you could still hit this thing with, but it just, yeah, you're at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, there's no reason for her to engage this thing right now when she could just fucking get the whip and then they can engage.
Okay. Well, beginning the combat, it's gonna be Carmen at the top.
No, it'll be Tulok at the top.
Tulok at the top? Oh, right, Tulok at the top. I got you. Tulok at the top.
More like top lock.
Oh, get out.
I've been drinking, listeners.
All right. Tulok will pull the lantern of empty light out
Oh, snap.
and will activate it for a once per day effect
Okay.
where I direct the lantern's light upon a single incorporeal undead creature within 60 feet to siphon away some of its essence, dealing 4d6 positive damage to the creature. As a
Well, aren't you
basic,
presumptuous?
basic will save.
Basic will save. Okay. I rolled a fat 29.
Okay, wow, you blew that out of the water. So it was a 20 DC, so you're going to take half damage.
Yep.
8.
Okay. Half damage. This is positive damage, you said? Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
As he just shines this eerie light upon this piece of shit.
And you can see it just react like, jaw, like it was not happy about that sort of damage. You don't think it took extra damage, but you definitely have overcome the defenses of this creature with that hit. All right, that's a pull and a activate. Is there anything else? Is it a one action activate?
It says activate 2.
Okay, so that's your turn. Carmen is up.
Okay, Carmen.
Quick side note, sorry. Could you see Carmen's name in the... Don't forget Carmen has the cooperative blade. So if there's any extra effects, you can check in the inventory.
Oh, yeah, I did forget
It's like
that.
+1 striking a longsword. And it could give you a cool bonus to aid attempts, essentially.
So is a +1 longsword counts as a magic weapon then, correct?
Yes, it does, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot something. Because, God, I'm bad at this, apparently. At the end of your turn, Tulok, I need you to roll a will save.
26.
You are good from the frightful presence of this creature, and you are immune for 1 minute. Oh wait, 26. That's a success. Oh no, you're still frightened 1, but you're immune for 1 minute.
Carmen is just going to stride forward and is just going to fucking strike out of this thing.
Okay,
Long sword, let's go.
long sword.
25 to hit.
25 will hit.
15 points of slashing damage.
Okay, does not all go through, but manages to strike true.
And he will attack one more time. 19.
That's a miss.
Am I using Carmen to protect Tulok right now? Who knows?
Right, you ghostly creature, leave my friend alone.
With the power of
I know your
friendship.
friend, right? Is that okay? Okay, next up, Krucka.
Okay. Krucka can almost get to flanking position, but not quite. He is going to take his first 2 actions to do a sudden charge
Nice.
to the north of the creature and strike with the butcher.
Okay. Sudden charge.
2
Yeah,
movements.
sprint, dash up to your foe, stride twice, and your movement immediately. Yeah, cool, sweet. For some reason, I was thinking it had to be like a straight line, but nope, you're good.
Oh no, he's ducking and
You
weaving.
barrel in there. I love it.
Serpentine.
Yeah, ducking and weaving.
34 to hit.
Holy fuck. That's a crit.
Yeah, let's
That is
go,
It
Krucka.
ghosts like
Nice.
fire. 22 damage. Oh, it's all slashing. Yeah, I'm not enraged.
Okay, 22 damage.
That ghost is on
That's
fuego,
magical, so
baby.
it is going to strike, but it is going to be not all going to go through. Good solid hit, though. I'm fucking doing this right. God damn, it's complicated with incorporeal creatures. As far as I know, if your attack's magical, it hits. But unless it has certain properties, it doesn't get through its DR. And then if it's not magical, it's like got double DR and shit. But I think we're good. But that's a good hit. That's a really good hit.
Okay. Nice.
Sudden charge. Nice. Anything else?
Third action, he's going to step to the southeast.
Oh, okay. That one's a tough one. You actually can't step around a corner of an object or like a wall.
Okay.
So you can't
Then he's
5-foot step that way, but you can just stride around. It's just a technicality, but yeah. Yep. Cool. That's you.
That's me. In the flesh.
Okay. This creature is like, it's out, it's ready, but it's also, you can see that it's kind of staggering underneath the light, and then it kind of jerks as you flash it with this positive energy, and then slash, and so it is going to fly out of the light to the other side of the room.
Well, shit.
Which drops its clumsied and slowed conditions. But that's all it can do this round, Lady Gilda. It's now quite a bit closer to you. I know you're about to retreat, but or call for one.
I don't really have a choice anymore.
Hmm.
So first action will be to stride. You couldn't just leave him alone, could you fucking specter? And then
Don't
she
call
will
Tool like
punch
that.
with a 34 to hit.
34? Oh my god. Now that it's out of the light, not a crit.
Okay, that is 11 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
and 5 points of positive.
Okay, so it's not going to take all the bludgeoning, but it will take all of the positive.
Hold on. What type of light does it have to be in to take this?
So it's got an ability called Sunlight Powerlessness. And in particular for this room, the bright light of those lanterns over these beds was affecting it.
Okay.
But it's like very particular to this room and that magic.
Okay, so like the bright light from her magical Wayfinder compass wouldn't work. Yeah.
Not happening. No, not something that would not normally affect it. It's like specifically written to the adventure that the lights in this room do.
Okay.
So they're a different kind of
Tulok,
light.
you got any sunlight spells in that cantrip bag of yours? And with her final action, she will lay on hands.
Final action, lay on hands.
Yeah, so that is a fortitude save from you.
Fort save, not my best one.
Is it undead?
29. It is undead.
Yeah, okay, so that is...
Rolled pretty good there.
Yeah, that's a success.
Is it a half damage dealie?
No, it's not. So you still take 1d6 positive damage,
Okay.
but you're not you don't have a -2 status penalty for AC.
Okay.
That's
if that
5
works, it's great.
points. Yeah. So that's 5 points of
Positive?
positive energy. Yeah.
Okay, cool. 5 points positive, done. That's your turn. Tulok, you're up. You guys are doing good so far, but now that it's out of the light, you don't know what it's got. So,
All right.
Careful
It
times.
is funny that you mentioned that, James, but I don't have any sunlight spells, but I do have a Disrupt Undead. So I'm going to give that a little shot.
Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
Yeah, well, I've never used it before, so
Have
let's
you not?
fucking go.
Oh, that was
No, that's an old
Arthur.
Arthur bag. Yeah.
Or not Arthur, Raphael.
Yeah.
And Arthur. Yeah.
And Arthur, yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be 1d4 positive damage plus my spellcasting ability modifier, which that's just basically I have a +4 because I'm a charisma-based caster. That's that, right?
Sorry, I was half listening.
+4. Nothing. I
Okay, you
was
got
just
it?
talking through something in my brain. So that's going to be 7 positive damage, and you have to roll a basic fortitude save.
Fortitude, okay. Not so great this time. 19.
You fail. Fail.
No, what happened?
You are enfeebled
enfeebled. Okay.
for one
That's
round.
actually
Enfeebled 1. Yeah.
one. Yeah. For one round. Okay. Cool. I mean, hey. You guys are doing some damage to this thing. Okay. Disrupt undead. Anything else?
And then Tulok is going to recall knowledge on this thing.
Okay. Actually, I am going to. Okay. I'm gonna give you a +2 circumstance bonus from this because your spirit lore gave you the chance to like realize last minute it's a specter.
Okay.
So I don't want to roll over the roll I gave you, but I want to roll over like your initiative reaction to what you just realized this was.
Okay. So what do you want?
And it's
me
going to be a religion check, by the way.
Am I
Or a
still
spirit, or a
frightened?
spirit lore check.
See, end of this turn? Yeah,
Frightened.
end of this turn.
Oh yeah, shit. God damn. End of anyone's turn. That you have to roll the will save, and then it basically means at the beginning of your turn or the end of your turn it comes back. So can I get retroactive Krucka and Carmen will saves, please? I'm so bad at that shit.
25 from Krucka.
25 from Krucka, that's a success, but you're still frightened 1. And Carmen?
17.
Fail, so he's frightened 2. But we're gonna not bother figuring out whether he still hit. It's fine. Will save end of your turns, okay?
Okay, but when does it go away is the end of my turn, correct?
It goes away at the same time you got it. So at the end of your next turn.
Copy that.
Which you would have, yeah. But now everyone, Lady Gilda, you need to roll 1 too, yeah.
17.
Okay, so you would be frightened 2, but it goes down by frightened 1, and then at the end of your turn it goes down again.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, shit. Why did I even go through all this bullshit?
Would a 33 have hit then?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm good. My turn doesn't matter. And nobody's within 15 feet of me, so my aura doesn't have any effect. So we're good.
Yeah.
We're clear.
God, auras are cool, but man, they're a pain in my ass. I don't know why I can't get my head around them. Krucka's yours is gonna fall off already, and Carmen's will have gone down by 1.
Okay, so everything is worked out. What am I rolling with for this recall knowledge and the +2? Can I roll occultism?
Religion.
You can roll religion, or you can roll an appropriate lore.
Okay. So I am going to roll spirit lore.
Bookbinding lore.
That is a 28, and you said +2, so that's gonna be a 30.
Nice.
Hot damn. Yep, that's a success. It's nearly a critical success, but no dice. What do you want to know? I give you 2 pieces of information. We can go with defenses or weaknesses or weaknesses, or like passive abilities. What it's like, what's hostile shticks are. Weaknesses.
Yeah.
There are none, so pick something else.
All right, just tell me some shit.
You want defenses, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So defenses, it resists all 5, so all damage 5, and except for force, ghost touch, and positive damage, which will break through. And anything that's not magical will have double resistance, so it'll be 10. So far, most of your hits have been reduced by 5. And it is immune to the things you would expect for undead: death effects, disease, paralyzed, poison, precision, because it's incorporeal and unconscious.
Booyah. Okay, that's Tulok's turn.
Okay. Tulok's turn. Done. Carmen.
Okay, Carmen will stride past Tulok, brandishing his longsword in hand, and strike out with flanking. And that's a 31 to hit.
That hits. Oh, damn.
Nice.
You are ripping shit up here.
13 points of damage.
13 points of damage, which is actually going to be 8.
And he will strike out again with the longsword. Fuck it, he's going all in. 24 to hit.
That's a meat to beat with its fright or with its enfeebled condition.
22 points of damage.
Oh, I'm sorry. For some reason, okay, no, sorry, that's a miss. Sorry, it's a miss. For some reason, I had frightened on my own specter.
Oh. 24 admits it's flat-footed.
Against his flat-footed. Yeah, no, you hit. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, what a roller coaster.
Wait, hold on.
No, stop there.
Yeah, never mind. Yeah. I was saying, it only has a fly speed. Can you be flat-footed when flying? But I think you can. It's fine.
Semantics. 22 points of damage. Eat it all.
Holy
Except for 5.
jeez. I knew. Oh, this is the worst. This is the worst idea ever to give you fucking card. Oh my god. What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay. Krucka.
Okay.
Oh
Next time we
god.
rest, Carmen
Why?
mysteriously disappears as we sleep.
Yeah. He's just gonna take the sword and leave.
Wait, hold on. Will saves. We forgot will saves. I forgot.
No, you're all immune. You're all immune
Oh.
after the first time.
Okay.
Good.
Sorry.
If I can't handle auras, you better be able to handle auras.
You can't handle the auras. Actually, before he goes a swinging, he'd like to take a gander at that lamp hanging over the table. Is that like rigidly?
No, it's like a floating magical light
Oh,
that you
okay.
can't manipulate.
Okay.
Yeah, I know where you're going with that, but yeah.
Well, in that
I
case,
love the idea, but
he will stop being so intellectual and sudden.
Actually, you know what? Let me just double check. You know what? Hold on. No, backtrack. It says lanterns are hanging from the ceiling. So I'm gonna say it's magical light in a lantern that's hanging. So, yeah.
So
You could cut the lantern off.
could he climb onto the table and grab the lantern? And actually, is it like a concentrated beam of light coming out of it, or is it an emanation?
It's like direct down onto the table,
Okay, so he'd like to point it at the ghost.
really intensely.
Oh,
Yeah.
like an interrogation scene?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Where just right in his eyes. Who does number 2 work for?
Okay. Okay. So you hop up on the table, and you grab the light, and you turn it towards the specter.
Yes.
Okay.
Tell
so
me about
this-
Bond, Spectre.
This is basically going to create a 5-foot direct light line, and yeah, you turn it on the creature, and it just like cowers against it as the sunlight powerlessness hits it again, and it becomes clumsy too and slowed too. Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
Yes. So
Oh,
what's that?
man.
One action to climb on the table and one action to shine the light.
Basically, one action just move and get on the table. One action sign light. You still have one more action if
Okay,
you want.
so seeing how ugly that thing is, he will fly into a rage.
Okay, flies into a rage. It is the Spectre's turn, which is now just like just being blown away by this, and it is going to try to escape that light now, and it is going to fly over towards right by Tuvok,
I'll use my
back
attack of
towards the other table.
opportunity.
Yeah, baby.
Oh god, okay. I can't believe this.
That is a 17 to hit, so that's
That's a
probably
miss.
enough.
Yeah. But it gets out of the
It's a
light,
2 on the die.
but it only had one fucking move because of this shit. Is it still enfeebled? No, it's not, because it was slowed 2 from that light. And so, Lady Gilda, you're up. Oh my sweet lord.
We could all delay and let Krucka move the light again.
What is the range on Disrupt Undead there, Scoot?
I want to say 60, but I don't know 'cause it's not one of my spells. Where is the bag of isms?
Well, regardless, her first action, she's going to stride. And then she's within 5 feet anyway, don't worry about it. With her last 2 actions, she will reach up to the butterfly hunter's brooch on her collar. Give us strength, Isefna. And she will utter a little prayer to the fallen Menhimes and cast Disrupt Undead.
Okay. Quick point of order. Not a butterfly, not a Sephna.
That's
it's a bow
how
and
it's...
arrow, and it's Gosra.
A Sefna Menhimes?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I think you were saying like a Sephna, like it was one of the gods. Sorry.
No, that's the god is a Rastal.
Oh, it's a Rastal. Okay, thank you. Anyway, it's not a butterfly though.
Okay.
Yeah, just that. At least that point of order. It's like it's like a deer and a bow.
Oh,
Mixed
okay.
in
Yeah,
together,
sorry.
yeah.
The image is very tiny.
Yeah.
But anyway, she cast Disrupt Undead from the brooch.
Nice.
I was thinking Desna when you said a Sephna. There we go.
Yeah, a
Disrupt
Sefna
Undead.
Menhimes.
Oh god.
I looked it up in the pronunciation guide before I said it.
Yeah. Very good. Very good.
So that is a basic fortitude save.
Okay, but it's an automatic 1d6 positive damage plus your spellcasting modifier, which I don't think you... Do you have one? You must have one. Maybe you have one? You don't have spell casting per se, so I don't think it counts. I think it's just a straight 1d6.
Yeah, I don't... That's fine by me.
Yeah.
So that is 6 max damage for positive.
Oh, amazing.
But again, it is still a basic fortitude save.
Okay. Yep. Which is against the enfeebled again. So roll that.
Yeah,
19.
I don't know what my DC is, but I'm sure
It'd
19
be your
is
class
a critical
DC.
fail. Well, it's not a critical fail, I can tell you that, so you're fine.
Okay. Your class DC is on the main screen, and it is 22, so it's a regular fail.
Nothing. Critically fail,
Okay.
you're enfeebled.
Okay. All right. Tulak. I can't believe what's happening here.
All right. Tulok raises his hand that isn't holding the light and will just point blank in the specter's face cast magic missile for 3 actions.
Where's the staff you're holding?
This I don't hold the staff. Never used it.
Where
It's in
is
the
it?
bag of holding.
It's in the bag of holding.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me check.
It
Just double
is.
check.
I looked. Yeah.
Okay.
That was my first stop, was the staff of necromancy.
Hmm.
I like going through your guys' inventory, just a heads up.
Yeah, bag of holding.
Okay. You cast, what was it again? Sorry.
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
Thrice. For a combined total of 14 force damage, which I believe all
Wablam.
goes through.
Wablam, destroyed.
Gilda like pats herself down as the specter disapparates and just. Did it hurt anyone? Did it get a strike off? Is anybody injured at all?
I
No,
don't
that-
think it hit anyone.
That was a leisurely breeze.
I cannot tell you how disappointed I am with how much you destroyed this creature. Oh my god. Duncan gets
So
a
just to
hero
be
point
clear-
for sure.
Yeah.
Like,
Good job,
yeah.
Doc.
what the shit?
Hey.
With the light, oh my god.
So that was a
man.
flawless victory.
You don't even want to know what this creature could pull off when it attacks.
I have a pretty good idea based on what I've seen in other systems.
Man.
but- Okay.
Whew.
And it was about to do it to Lady Gilda.
Did you guys cover
Oh,
Spectres on
man.
Encounter This sister podcast on the Uncharted North
I don't
Network?
know
We
if we've
haven't,
covered
not
one
yet. No,
not
All
yet.
right.
We've done
If
race.
you subscribe to our
and-
Patreon for $10 a month, friends, you can choose a creature.
Yeah,
for us to
maybe
cover,
you want to
and
know
we
what
will
the fuck
cover
this thing
Spectre.
can do other than
yeah.
embarrass Freeman.
Oh, that's not an embarrassment for me. That's a kudos to you guys because you guys ripped that apart.
Yay,
That was
team.
insane. I had limited options.
Yeah, the
The room
it
kind of set
burned.
you up for success at the start there, but you worked it. You worked that. I mean, Duncan, you worked that room. That was Duncan's working the room.
I was pretty happy with that one.
So
yeah.
good.
Yeah. Can tell my kids.
That's
about
twice now
this.
you've raged and not used it in the last couple episodes. But I love it.
Impotent rage. We
Just
call
get all
that one.
pissed off.
Yeah.
Well, you destroyed the Spectre. You're in this room. There's shafts that can lead below each table to the floor below, but otherwise, and before you ask, so you don't hear or notice anything. You can't really see anything from the shaft below, so you're kind of in the dark there, as it were. What do you do next besides rip this place up?
Did
Gilda goes back to the hallway, taking the defend action to watch their flank.
Okay,
I mean, if there's nothing in the room, then
there's nothing. Yeah.
Tulok
Okay, it's
will move with Rajani, both avoiding notice, and he just looks at Lady Gilda and head motions towards the door across hall.
before they go, Krako would like to pull the mechanism and yeet that body into the level below.
Oh yeah, sure. Does so. And just like that torso and head just slides in.
Pull the other one on the way
Just
by.
a wet thud and nothing else. Okay.
Basically, yep.
Neat.
Just satisfying his book reading curiosity.
I don't know if you said neat or meat, but they both work.
Yeah,
I'm happy with either.
the best kind of art is up to the audience to decide.
No, we've established you need to explain your jokes.
It was
Even if they get cut.
M as in Mancy.
Got it. 100% clear.
All right.
Also,
Yes, go.
solid. It's low-key Archer reference.
Yeah, it's been an Archer heavy night. Yeah.
I guess Gilda listens at the door.
Listens at the eastern double doors in this hallway and hears nothing.
Carmen also listens at the door.
He would. What a show off. Undermining Gilda's authority. Hears nothing.
Kruk is scouting.
Here,
behind
sweetie,
him.
let me listen.
Yeah. this needs mail.
Let me tell you
ears.
why I do it better.
Like a real dick.
Actually, all these years at the blacksmith, my hearing's not so good.
Okay. She open.
You crack the door to a strangely shaped room that's not terribly large, and it is filled with shelves of dusty bottles and surgical equipment, lining all around the walls. There are cobwebs and dust that fill the whole space. It appears as though it's been untouched for quite some time. The center of the room is a solitary pushcart.
Point of order, it's chirurgical equipment.
That's a callback.
Hero point.
Oh yeah, I'll take it.
Nailed it. just because Duncan groaned at that, it made me happy.
Okay, Gilda steps in.
Steps in.
Tulok stows the lantern and follows.
There's just a whole bunch of shit that hasn't been touched in a long time, but a lot of it seems like, or some of it seems like it could still be in some reasonable condition. I'm gonna start searching around.
And 2 specters.
And yeah, and 2 specters. And it's pitch black and it puts out all your magical lights. No.
You guys want to pop a detect magic and search the room? Maybe we'll get a set of +1 healer's tools or something.
Done and done.
Taylor's oldest
Detect
son.
magic and search the room.
Detect magic and search the room. You quickly determine that while this stuff is a bit beyond your purview, it might have been a little bit more useful to Physic, in fact, but having hung it with Physic for long enough, you know that there's a number of alchemical reagents in this room that would actually have some value if sold back at least back in Otari to Crow's Cast, to Magilloy. And so there's some alchemical reagents here worth about 10 gold altogether.
Okay.
There's also 2 sets of healer's tools. And funny you said it, James. There is a set of healer's tools expanded.
Ooh.
So they would give you a +1 item bonus to your checks. Not magical, but
I
better
don't
tools.
need it. I'll put the reagents in the bag of holding for sale.
Yeah, we're not going to use those without alchemical crafting. It takes like 3 days to make anything.
Yeah, just sell them. My God, why can't I remember his name? What's my little backpack buddy's name?
Oh. Oh, hello, sir. My name's Duffy Bindleford. I can't believe I have to keep reminding you. It's so rude.
Oh, I'm sorry, Duffy.
Miss
It's
Caldron
Scott,
had
who's
much
an
better
idiot.
manners.
And
Now, don't put yourself down. Don't call yourself anything I wouldn't.
and Tulok was just like, here, why don't you have these? And stuffed some alchemical reagents down his sweet, sweet throat.
Oh, wow. Oh, it's so rumbly in my tumbly. Have you ever had pop rocks?
Pop rocks?
Oh, never mind. Something I experimented with in the past. Delicious. Yum, yum, yum.
I like that he's talking about it like the first time he tried LSD.
Microdose.
Gilda will take the expanded healer's tools and swap out them for her regular healer's tools. So there's now 3 sets of healer's tools.
Nice. And healer's tools are worth a little bit of money to spend.
Yeah, Tulok
sell
is
as well if you need to. So.
sliding those in the bag of holding.
Sweet.
And as you're searching around, Carmen actually finds a little something that fell behind one of the shelves, and it's a key. It's an unusual key that has a round shaft that's tipped with several teeth of varying length.
Oh.
That's not unusual. That's just what a key looks like.
I'm sorry,
him.
that's just the description they gave me. Who would like
Paizo's
that? in
clearly
inventory?
never studied
That was-
locksmithing.
This
That-
key
that
looks
one's
like a
me.
key.
You guys remember like the first Resident Evil?
Yeah.
It's like, here, Jill, take this lockpick. You, the master of unlocking, will put it to good use. Who wants the key in their inventory? That's a me thing to do manually.
I'll take it. It's fine. I normally enter doors first anyway.
It's simply called round key. It's under
Yeah, this
treasure.
is just what a key looks like.
It says unusual key has a round shaft. I guess it's like a more old school key as opposed to I don't know why they did this, because like it's a modern key would be flat, but like you would expect most keys in this sort of scenario to be round shafted. So whatever.
Yep. And the varying teeth are what move the
Right.
tumblers. So unless
Right.
they're not tumbler locks, or they're all keys are single tumbler locks in this world, and this is for like a multi-tumbler lock. There's no reason
Well,
to several.
Perhaps
teeth
you'll
of
come
varying
across a
length.
door, and I genuinely don't know off the top of my head. Perhaps you come across a door with a round keyhole.
You have come across a
So,
potion of wet
we'll
water.
see.
Yeah.
All right, and that is that room. It actually looks like a reasonably safe room, if a bit stale, but yeah,
I like the shape. It's kind of trapezoidal, and it makes me happy for whatever reason.
it's pretty all right.
All right, nerds.
More of a rhombus
All right.
guy, I can tell. Yeah.
Tulok. Tulok and Carmen move south, avoiding notice.
Kruk is following, scouting.
Gilda is defending, making all of the noise.
And they
All
end
of
up
the
at
noise.
a fork in the road.
Yes, the old fork of the road. So you have the hallway turning to the east, and stairs heading further down south. Only just a small way. Although actually, they dip down to the bottom about a good 20 feet. So there's this bridge above your head, and then to the east, you can see it goes out to another long room that leads north and south, and you would be on top of the bridge that would lead over that area, which is about 20 feet above the floor below it. Which I'm pretty sure is I've described that correctly. Yes, I have. Which makes me question the 80 feet of the circular room from last episode. I feel like it should be deeper, but we'll get into that later.
I mean, 80 feet's pretty deep, but it's still only 20 feet of floor. A standard floor is 10 feet, 12 with masonry,
Yeah,
and then
I guess given some
high
variance,
ceilings is like
yeah.
12 feet.
a lot of the ceilings I think in this are about 15 feet, unless they're cavernous, which is like 20 or more. So maybe this particular floor is just has more height to it than the average, much more.
Yeah, and the average
We'll
human
roll with
around
it.
this time would have only been like 5'6", 5'7". So
I wonder how many listeners looked up when you said the height of a standard roof or ceiling.
Yeah.
Shout out in the Discord listeners. How
I-
many
I
of you
saw
looked
Duncan
like
look
a
up.
bunch of idiots
Someone
like me?
someone just
Yeah.
looked up and went, "Oh wait, I'm on a bus." It doesn't count here.
I'm outside. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm in
Carmen-
traffic.
Ah! Sorry, it's the last thing you ever heard. Okay. Carmen will move to the east.
Okay.
And Tulok will follow.
Moving to the
Oh.
east, you can see this really rather large north to south like hallway. You're again there's kind of like balconies on each side that are about 5 feet wide. But below it just stretches way down to the south. Like we're talking, you can see the left, there's a singular door up some stairs, and from that door to all the way at the bottom is like 150 feet. It's really long.
this reminds me of the hallway that wrestlers come out of. Like, and his name is John Cena.
Yeah. So it's it's big. It's very big, and you're at the top of this bridge. You can cross over, and it veers to your left, which is north. You look down south. You can see there's the end of the hallway. It opens up to something really large, and you can see it like almost it drops off again. And there is another hallway. If you stay on the western side of this balcony, there's another hallway that loops around to the west. And at the end of the lower part of this really long hallway, you can see there are several statues. Some of them look pretty fine and elaborate, but a lot of them actually look very badly damaged. Even from this distance, you can tell they've been ripped apart and crumbled and fallen over and shit.
Tulok pushes past Carmen and is just kind of staring in amazement at this rather grand and large hallway. And he will continue moving east.
You cross the bridge and head to the eastern hallway that loops north, and it loops again to the east. Again, just some random debris kicking around the hallways, some metal scraps and stuff here and there, canes and
Tulok
rubble.
will avoid notice and step forth.
Loops to the east and then to the north again, and then it stops. And there is a single door. You guys are taking one hell of a route. I love this level. It's so good. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell we're going now.
Crazy.
I've got us
this is
kind
something
of on a
else.
little bit of a fucking wild goose chase here, just sneaking around like a couple of slippery little salamanders.
I am really busting my ass to write notes that make sense, and it is not going well.
Sorry, listeners. This one's labyrinthine.
Yeah,
Big
if
time.
you guys don't know where we are, neither do we. You know what? If you're confused as to where you are, just imagine like you're putting yourselves in the shoes of the heroes. And Tulok opens the door.
You're now part of the game. You open the door to a room with a countertop that wraps around the north and northeastern wall. That bears a few cracked serving dishes, a dusty and shattered display case that features only grime and broken glass, a bit to the south as well. Otherwise, it appears to be quite bare and barren.
Tulok steps in and will search the room.
Walking around, searching the room.
Same with Carmen.
And you're searching along, and by the display case at the south, you notice that there are words carved into its wooden sides that say, "They are watching you."
Ominous.
When you say carved in, do you mean like with a Swiss Army knife or like it's engraved?
No, like someone carved it in crudely.
Okay.
I love the idea that this display case just shipped with that like imprinted in the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tulok will detect magic beside the case.
Okay. He detects magic by the case. Does not detect anything. But as you're looking around these words, you see a little hidden hinge.
Tulok will open the hinge.
And it opens to a secret hallway behind the case. The whole case just kind of shifts and moves.
Tulok turns to his companions and says, "I've found something here. Perhaps we should inspect it. Maybe there will be a teleportation circle or something of use." Lady Gilda,
And just for clarity, too, this room was not a dead end. There is a door to the east as well for listeners.
perhaps you should go first.
Very generous of you.
And they move south.
They move south. They head through this 5-foot wide hallway that zigzags south and west a couple of times. And as they do, they eventually find themselves, find an opening to a 15 by 20 foot room that is littered with bones and dismembered limbs that scatter throughout this whole area in a very irregular way. In fact, you see a bunch along the hallway as well, but not nearly as many as you see in this room. Get yourselves in a little... How close are you guys sticking, like, back, right behind each other. I know it's hard to navigate through Foundry, but you're right on each other's heels.
Yeah.
Can I do a nature check to discern if these bones are humanoid or not?
Do you do it before or after you enter the room? Because you're already in it.
I guess after. Yeah.
Okay. You step into the room, Lady Gilda, with your allies on your heels, and as soon as you do, without being able to avoid it at all, you manage to click in a little tile on the floor, and you hear a as a mechanism starts shifting all around the room and in the hallway behind you, and you can hear it echoing around the other hallways. You can see a hallway that peaks out to the south and loops around a bit, and there's also one that's obvious to the east in the middle of this room, and it just chunk. It's suddenly these scythe-like blades pop up, and that's what we're going to call it.
Oh boy.
Oh, boo.
Stemming the Tide is an actual play podcast of the Adventure Path Abomination Vaults and is produced by the Uncharted North Network. Stemming the Tide uses trademarks and/or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to use or access this content. Stemming the Tide is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Music is composed by Will Savino and artwork by Greyhood. Stemming the Tide is recorded remotely using Foundry Virtual Tabletop. If you wish to connect with us or support this project and projects to come, we can be found at unchartednorth.ca, patreon.com/unchartednorth, and on all major social media platforms. Links to all credits can be found in the episode description and our website. Thanks for tuning in.